Now, earlier today, we sat down with Boston Red Sox CEO Larry Lucchino, who's also part of the PawSox ownership group, for his take on what the deal would mean for Rhode Island.
Our in-depth coverage continues live from the newsroom with Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands.
Shannon and Mike in a one-on-one interview with the PawSox owner and Boston Red Sox owner Larry Lucchino. He pretty much told me that this is more about bringing a park to the state. It's about helping boost the local economy. 10 PawSox owners propose their plans to leave their longtime stadium to build a new ballpark on the I-195 redevelopment project land in Providence.
It will generate small businesses and job creation around it.
One of the 10, Boston Red Sox owner Larry Lucchino, sits down first with Eyewitness News to explain why.
We have to build a ballpark that has multiple uses, that can attract football, that can attract concerts, that can have some art events at the thing, make it a major civic center for Providence.
The team's owners are looking to local taxpayers to help pay for some of the proposed $85 million stadium investment.
If there are real, as I believe there are, real and demonstrative public benefits, that should justify, in our view, a public investment and some sharing of the risk. And we're prepared to take a lot of the risk on ourselves.
Lucchino says it's an opportunity to boost Rhode Island's economy while revitalizing downtown. I asked Lucchino about concerns from taxpayers, along with elected officials like State Rep Doreen Costa. Lucchino, who helped build ballparks in San Diego and Baltimore, says skepticism is normal.
I understand that there's a little bit of human nature that's kind of resistant to change and an affection for the familiar and all of that. But there are times when an opportunity presents itself, and this is one of those times. I mean, this site is sensational.
And coming up new at 6, we talk with Governor Gina Raimondo and why she explains why she's looking forward to meeting with the owners later this week. Reporting live in the newsroom, Shantae Lands, Eyewitness News.
Count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the PawSox pitch, both on air and online.
Check out WPRI.com for weeks of in-depth reporting on the proposal and a closer look at what the Providence Stadium would look like.
The proposal to move the PawSox to Providence has drawn mixed reaction from Rhode Islanders.
And new at 6 tonight, the Governor Gina Raimondo explains why she's looking forward to meeting with the owners privately this week.
Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands continues our in-depth coverage now live in the newsroom.
Shannon and Mike, the governor says she's happy to meet with the owners. She says especially because she feels like the plan initially was not fair to taxpayers. The PawSox owners hope to meet privately with Governor Gina Raimondo to discuss possibly buying instead of initially leasing the I-195 redevelopment project land. Good news for the governor because she says the initial proposal was not fair for taxpayers.
I'd love to keep the PawSox in Rhode Island, but it has to be a good deal for the taxpayers. And the deal that they've initially talked about, I don't think is fair for the taxpayers. It's one where they're asking the state to put up all the money and the owners have all the profits. So, you know, if there's a deal to be had, I would love to do that, but it's got to be the right deal for Rhode Island and one that is in the best interest of all Rhode Island taxpayers.
The project costs $85 million. The owners initially asked for $120 million over 3 decades. This in exchange for an estimated $12 million annually back into the local economy. PawSox owner and Boston Red Sox owner Larry Lucchino.
There are times when an opportunity presents itself, and this is one of those times. I mean, this site is sensational.
Lucchino reached out to the governor on Saturday to privately meet this week.
I was pleased with that, and I look forward to sitting down with them.
And the governor says she's also looking forward to meeting with the General Assembly as well as city leaders. Reporting live in the newsroom, Shantae Lands, Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News has in-depth coverage of the PawSox pitch. Coming up new at 6:30 on Fox Providence, we'll hear from a WPRI.com reporter, Ted Nesi, who just got out of the meeting. He'll break down why the proposed boost to tax revenue may not be all that it seems.